In November 2011, Stena launched their new Belfast-Kenryan route for the Northern Ireland to Scotland service. At the same time, they introduced two identical ships onto the route, the Stena Superfast Ferries. This is the story behind the transformation of the two ships for the route Kenryan-Belfast.
For us, the project started on the 22nd of August, which is probably about 80 days ago now. So they arrived at Gdansk at Remontova, and then the handover process began from Estonia to Stena, which took probably a couple of days to finalise. And then the ships were ours then, and then we had to set to work on the conversion, which was going to be around about 70-75 days.
A lot of people were involved in the project, and responsible for the Northern Corridor on the Irish Sea is Mr. Paul Grant, Route Director for Stena Line.
It's a huge investment, two new ships, Superfast 7 and Superfast 8, and a new port, Loughrane Port at Kenryan. I mean, it's a massive investment without a shadow of a doubt, but really this is the opportunity to take the business forward. It gives us a great platform to develop our freight business, a great platform to develop our travel business, and I think, you know, it's what the route has been in desperate need of is you know, the right ships, the right port, the right crossing times, and I guess we've got the right people undoubtedly on the route as well to try and take it forward.
The Superfast vessels were built in Germany in 2002, and after the refit are able to accommodate 1,200 passengers each and carry 660 cars or 110 freight units. To ensure the new ships are fitted out to the highest standard, MJM Marine were appointed to enable the best possible ferry travel experience.
MJM were delighted to have been able to win the contract to refit these two vessels for Stena. We've worked with Stena many times before, but certainly this is the most prestigious and the largest refits that we've been involved with the company. So again, it's something we're very pleased to be able to contract and do for them. There's a real sense of everybody pulling together because everybody wants to make these ships as good as they possibly can be on the route. So everyone from the engineers through to the onboard services guys to the technical guys have all been working with ourselves to really help push the boats on. We certainly have a good understanding of what Figura want and how it needs to be delivered on a vessel. The design is first class, it's cutting edge, and making that work on board a ship is something we certainly feel that MJM are very good at. And again, it works on so many levels. Not only is it stunning to look at, but it actually is a very practical design to be on board a cruise ship with regards to the finishes and the classification societies.
Well, the whole environment on board completely changes. I mean, I think one of the talking points is undoubtedly going to be the fact that we've got a pure Nordic spa, the only ferry on the Irish Sea with a jacuzzi and sauna, and you know, we've also got the new quick food concept in terms of taste. We've got an interactive area in terms of the pod lounge, which is a first for Stena Line as well. And we've got the living room concept as well. So there's going to be lots of things that are new and lots of things I think that are quite exciting. I mean, the whole pod concept in itself is, you know, with iPads, and it's got the interactive areas, it's got the small cinema concept and so forth. So, you know, lots of things for people to do, and I think people will really enjoy travelling on Superfast.
I look forward to operating these large RoPax vessels on the intense schedule that we have to deliver. Also, we have the state-of-the-art port facilities now, certainly in Loughrane with the auto-mooring systems, and I think for RoPax vessels this is probably a first in the UK. So this is all groundbreaking stuff and quite exciting. The capacity of the vessels and the frequency of the sailings will create an unprecedented travel option for the freight and travel customers alike on the Northern Corridor. And for all those involved with the route, Stena Line and the companies that service and supply the vessels, this will give them a certain degree of security and confidence looking to the future, given the investment that Stena have made in the Northern Corridor, and hopefully provide decent livelihoods for these people involved with the route for many years to come.
As the new purpose-built port and terminal at Kenryan in Scotland reached completion, the refit of the vessels took place over 10 intense weeks. Since the introduction of the identical sister ships, Stena Superfast 7 and Superfast 8, they are now the biggest ferries sailing between Northern Ireland and Scotland.